Hi guys, Nick O'Shea from O'Shea and Son Builders. We're here today sitting with Chenise from Build Fast Management. Chenise and Darren, who we have worked with for many years, are the guys that manage our pool builds and spa builds. And we wanted to sort of get together today to have a quick chat about what they do as part of the team, but also about some different things that people don't quite think of when looking to build a pool. So hi, and thanks for being with us today.
No, thank you for having me.
That's all right. So tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into pool building, and also a bit about Build Fast Management.
Beautiful, yeah. I've been around pools my whole life. I think my first pair of boots was before I could even walk.
Yep.
My dad's been in the industry for over 35 years,
Yep.
and I've been since I left school, so 6 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been really great, a long learning period. There's so much that I still don't know about pools, but
Yep.
I'm learning every day, which is great.
Yep. No, that's awesome. And so I guess you mainly do concrete shell pools, so in ground but also above ground.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So we only do concrete pools, no
Yep.
fiberglass.
Yep.
But we do anything from in ground to all the way out of ground.
Yep.
We've built pools up to second stories, everything like that.
Yep.
Anything's possible with a concrete pool. It's
Yep.
just a matter of how much time and how much money everyone's got to spend.
Yeah, and I think that's a really important thing because, you know, while a lot of the jobs that we do and we are finding to do now is more knockdown rebuilds within, say, 10k of the city, and some of those suburbs within there is that radius is you get some really tricky blocks. So tell us a little bit about challenges, I guess, that you get with some of those pools.
Well, the great thing is a lot of your builds are knockdown, so good access, which
Yep.
is good.
Yep.
But sometimes it is tricky and you have to have several machines, several
Yep.
different sizes,
Yep.
that sort of thing. The benefit of concrete is, it doesn't have to be level block for us to start. We can
Yep.
build from 100 mil out of ground to, a metre out of ground. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
I guess a lot of the time, especially in your older suburbs in Brisbane, there's
Mhm.
sewers and everything running
Yeah.
through your property. So we always have those as an obstacle to work around.
Yeah.
Different things can be done, piering and moving the pool and adjusting it slightly, but
Yeah.
there are definitely restrictions in that sense
Yeah.
that stop us from building.
Yeah.
But as I said, we really, really work hard to build any pool
Mm-hmm.
in with the flow of the home and what the owners want. So
Yeah.
we try and make anything possible.
Yeah, for sure. And so I guess a big thing is, being able to know what owners want, and everyone swims differently. Everyone uses their pool differently, I guess.
Definitely.
So what's some things that people need to think about when, before they have that meeting with you about what they need to do with their pool?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's important to think about how you see you living your life for the 90% of the time.
Yeah.
If you're a couple that doesn't have young kids, there's no need to do that large bather area
Mm-hmm.
or anything like that. It might just be a plunge pool.
Yep.
But if you've got kids around your house all the time,
Yeah.
you might be looking at having some more generous entry steps so
Yeah.
that you can play, or having a center deep so that you can stand each end and have kids swim in between you. It's
Yeah.
really about building the pool that suits your lifestyle
Yeah.
for that 90% of the time.
Yeah, and that's key, making sure that it does work towards that lifestyle. And a big thing that we like to try to build with all of our homes is sustainability and livability. And so something along that lines is ensuring that homes are lower with maintenance, and you don't want to be always out cleaning your pool. I remember growing up with pools in a family, and Dad was forever going down to the pool shop and getting big 20-litre drums of chlorine and constantly dropping it in because it had a tinge of green to it. So
Definitely.
tell us a bit about how that's changed.
Pools change depending on the specificity of what the owners want.
Yeah.
So there's anywhere from just manual pool cleaning equipment to
Yeah.
completely automated pop-up heads out of your floor that shoot water around, send the leaves to the main drain and take care of it all for you. All you
Yeah.
have to do is go empty the leaf canister every now and again.
Yeah.
So it depends on how the owners see themselves using it. We definitely see a trend of people wanting something that's more of a lifestyle,
Mm-hmm.
and that they want to be able to look back and enjoy the pool and not have the work that's built into
Yeah.
it.
You mentioned sort of cleaning systems. A lot of people are, I guess, again, going back to, we used to sort of have the creepy crawly, that was, I think, a bit of a brand name, I guess, like a Hoover.
Like
in
a
vacuum.
barracuda,
Yeah. So it was, forever going around, and it would forever get in the way of whatever game you were playing in the pool because it's sort of always in the pool, So
Yeah.
what's some different? I know you touched on with some different ones before, but what, people are looking more towards the robots. Is that?
Yes, robots are great, but you still have to get out. You got to put it in your pool. You got to take it out of your pool. We try and work to make the skimmer box, which is your little square rectangle in your pool, really suck and draw most of the leaves that will fall straight away. We'll place returns in good positions that it pushes it directly to it. We try and run the chlorinator at a lower speed for longer hours to make sure, so you're not having to have everything in. But when you do, we definitely recommend starting out with something like, I think it's called an X10. It's different to your creepy crawlies and barracudas. They used to be a big rubber thing and they have a little bladder inside. Anything that got stuck on it, snap it. So expensive to fix. So we got different models now that will be rollers and they'll move around. And then you've got your robots that will climb up walls and go onto steps.
And they scrub the walls too.
Yeah, they do. They've got little rubber fins that works like a vacuum head, and they creep and crawl around and do all that sort of thing. Really good products. We try and always use someone who's got really good backup warranties and maintenance and all of that, so that if something goes wrong, heaven forbid, you've got that backup service and that reliability.
I know you can leave them in, but should you take them out?
It's good to take them out. Anything that gets left in the sun is going to obviously wear a lot sooner. Your hoses that are in your pool are all made out of like a plastic, so they all do wear. They go brittle over time. I'm sure you've seen it when you go to old homes and they've got plastic that's snapped and everything. So you definitely get more life out of your equipment by storing it out of the sun. Yeah,
okay. So let's go back to the start, So we like to get you guys involved from, you're probably almost the first people on site. Once we got a level site, and we know that the pad heights are right to be able to work with, we'll normally have a surveyor come in to pin it out and give us an RL height that we need to work off. But give us a rundown of timing. How long does it take to build a pool?
Often we're seeing these days people are putting in smaller pools that they can maximise the space of their home. On a regular 6x3 in ground, you'd be looking at excavation on one day, steel fixing the next day, concrete the next. If we can get all our ducks in a row, should be concreted within 3 days, which is really great. It's so much quicker than it used to be. And then we also try, when we're at that stage, particularly for you, as you keep rolling with your build, is to get the plumbing to where the filtration is going to be, so that you can go through your build without having to get us back on site till you're ready for your finishes.
So tell us a little bit about the different types of heating that you can get with pools, and I guess the pros and cons to it.
Yeah, definitely. There's 3 types of heating that we use primarily. There's solar heating, a heat pump, and a gas heater. Your gas heater is really more for your instant heat in your spas. You wouldn't use it in a pool because you have to use that much gas that it sort of dissipates as you go. For your pools primarily, solar heating is really, really cost effective to run. A heat pump's just like your air conditioner. It's a maintainer. You run it all the time during those colder months when you want to extend the season, and it will keep sort of, your ambient temperatures of where you want it, 28 degrees or something like that. Everything's more effective with a pool cover though.
Okay.
So, you're always going to lose heat through the top, but the pool covers are designed to keep it down. They'll allow sun in to help with the warming, but will stop that heat loss. It's like running your air conditioner with your doors open. You're just going to lose that heat. So it is always a good way. They're coming out with some really stylish options for you to have your pool covers. It could be something that you just throw on at night to maintain it, as you said. There's drop-in boxes that will get put in with construction that will sit at the end. It's a little aluminium lid. It can be powder coated to match your tiles, all that sort of thing.
It's been great to get a good insight into how the pools go and some stuff that people don't know, So thanks so much for your time today. All right. We really appreciate it.
No problem.
We look forward to building more pools with you and some homes together in the future. Thanks so much.
No worries. Thank you.
Cheers.